thought the morning forgot my name. Shadow stayed a little too long. Every step felt borrowed, out of place, like I'd been wrong for holding on. But somewhere under the quiet doubt, a softer truth was breathing still. The light never really left. It just learned how to wait in the pause between my heartbeats, in the words I couldn't say. I thought I lost the best of me, but I was only catching breath. The light never really left. I walked through days that felt unfinished, smiles I wore like borrowed clothes, trying not to ask for too much, trying not to let it show. Yet even in the dimmest rooms, something warm refused to fade. The light never really left. It stayed just out of sight, like the sun behind the curtains, learning patience in the night. I blame myself for going slow, for every fragile step. But the light never really left. Maybe healing isn't moving on, maybe it's staying kind to the parts of you that needed time. The light never really left. It was holding me instead. In the quiet ways I survived, in every tear I never said. I don't have to be unbroken, I don't have to be my best. The light never really left. It never really left. I thought the morning forgot my name. Shadows stayed a little too long. Every step felt borrowed, out of place, like I'd been wrong for holding on. But somewhere under the quiet doubt, a softer truth was breathing still. The light never really left. It just learned how to wait in the pause between my heartbeats, in the words I couldn't say. I thought I lost the best of me, but I was only catching breath. The light never really left. I walked through days that felt unfinished, smiles I wore like borrowed clothes, trying not for too much, trying not to let it show. Yet even in the dimmest rooms, something warm refused to fade. The light never really left, it stayed just out of sight, like the sun behind the curtains, learning patience in the night. I blame myself for going slow, for every fragile step, but the light never really left. Maybe healing isn't moving on, maybe it's staying kind to the parts of you that need time. The light never really left, it was holding me instead. In the quiet ways I survived, in every tear I never said. I don't have to be unbroken, I don't have to be my best. The light never really left, it never really left. This morning spoke in gentle tones, no rush, no weight inside my bones. The mirror asked me how I've been. I smiled and let the quiet in. I've chased the clock, I've learned to bend. I've broken just to heal again. But here I stand, still breathing slow, more whole than I will ever know. All the words I couldn't say, I'm learning how to write them now. So this is a letter to myself today. No blame, no fear, no need to explain. I did the best I could with what I knew. I stayed, I tried, I made it through. If no one else remembers my name, I'll hold it gently, just the same. Some dreams grew quiet, some stayed loud. Some hopes dissolved into the clouds. But every step that led me here was proof I faced another year. If tomorrow asks for more than I can give, I'll answer softly, let myself live. Not every road is meant to run, some are meant to feel the sun. is a letter to myself today, written in light, not worn by pain. I forgive the nights I couldn't win. I thank the heart that didn't quit. And when I forget how far I came, I'll read these lines and stay. I fold this note and breathe it in. I'm still becoming who I am. Morning hums without a hurry. Light leans gently on the floor. Every step I take feels lighter than the doubts I wore before. I don't chase the open sky, I let it pass me by. I'm moving slower than the wind allows, not because I'm lost somehow, but I've learned some things arrive only when you don't run now. I'm breathing softer than the world expects, holding time without regret. I am slower than the wind allows, and that's how my heart protects. People rush through passing moments like they're afraid to feel the ground. I stay where the silence opens, where my name is just a sound. I don't race against the days, I let them find their way. I'm moving slower than the wind allows, listening to quieter vows. Every dream I couldn't reach still knows where I am now. I'm standing still enough to hear what the noise won't ever tell. I am slower than the wind allows, and I'm learning myself well. If I fall behind the line, let it be a gentle night. I don't need to win the race just to stay. I'm moving slower than the wind allows, with my feet still on the ground. Some truths don't chase your voice, they wait until you slow down. I am here, and that's enough. No more proof, no need to shout. I am slower than the wind allows, and I finally figured the wind can go ahead. I'll follow when I'm ready. slips through the air. I hear your name, it's always there. In every breath I didn't plan, in every place I learned to stand. When the world feels wide and cold, your sound is something I can hold. It's a name that feels like home, soft as walls I've always known. Even when I'm far alone, I'm never really on my own. I whisper it and I am safe, a gentle truth I don't escape. A name that feels like home. City noise 1,000 days, still your echo finds its way. Like a lamp left on at night, waiting just to give me light. Every road I've ever crossed leads me back to what I lost. It's a name that feels like home, worn by time but never old. In its sound my fears let go. It knows me more than I know. I say it low, I say it slow, like something only hearts can hold. A name that feels like home. If I fall, it calls me back through the quiet, through the cracks. No demand, no need to prove, just a place where I can breathe with you. It's a name that feels like home, even when the lights are gone. In the dark it softly glows, steady warmth inside my bones. I carry it where I roam, my truest place I've ever known. A name that feels like home. When all I am feels unknown, I say your name and I'm home. The room is breathing softly now, curtains lean into the night. Every clock has learned to whisper as the day loosens its light. My shoes are resting by the door like they've done all they could do. And all the words I didn't say are lying quietly with you. I'm not tired of the day, just tired of pretending I'm okay. These thoughts that wait for sleep, they don't ask to be forgiven. They just sit beside my heart like something gently hidden. I let them stay, I let them breathe. No need to chase them deep. I close my eyes without a fight, with thoughts that wait for sleep. Streetlights hum a lullaby that only windows hear. The world keeps turning somewhere else, but nothing pulls me there. I replay moments out of order, not to fix, not to regret. Just to feel them one more time before they quietly forget.
I'm not scared of what I feel. I'm just learning how to kneel. These thoughts that wait for sleep, they don't knock or raise their voice. They trust the dark enough to know I'll listen by my choice. I let them stay, I let them breathe, like waves that finally keep their promise to the waiting shore. These thoughts that wait for sleep. If tomorrow asks too much, I'll answer slowly, if at all.
Tonight I'm small and that's enough. No need to stand, I'll let myself fall.
These thoughts that wait for sleep aren't here to break my chest. They're proof that I'm still human, even when I rest. So I turn the light down low and let the silence speak. I drift into a softer place with thoughts that wait for sleep.
The night doesn't rush away, it knows I'll wake eventually.
But now it holds what I can't say and lets me simply be. Morning light slips through the room, soft as something left unsaid. You don't move, but I can feel all the warmth inside your breath.
No words fall between us now. Still I know what you mean.
It's a smile that makes no sound, but it stays with me somehow. In the quiet, in the slow, it's the only truth I know. No applause, no turning around, just a smile that makes no sound.
The clock keeps time, but we don't mind, letting seconds pass us by.
Your eyes say everything that your lips don't even try.
In the space where voices end,
I hear you clearly then. It's a smile that makes no sound, but it lifts me off the ground. In the stillness, gentle and small, it's enough, it's all I want. No echo, no lost and found, just a smile that makes no sound. If the world gets loud again and the night forgets our name, I will hold this quiet proof that we were here, we were true.
it's a smile that makes no sound, yet it turns my whole life around. In the calm the slow. It's the place my heart calls home. No goodbye, no final bow, just a smile that makes no sound. Still here, still warm, nothing said, nothing wrong.
Morning light through half-closed blinds, the world already rushing by. But here we sit with borrowed time, no finish line, no reason why.
Shoes untied, the clock unsure of what it's counting anymore. Every breath feels slow but right, like it's never been before.
They said run, they said don't wait, but my heart learned how to stay. We found a pace we never had to match, no race ahead, no looking back, just steps that land where we're alive, in moments wide enough to breathe inside. No need to prove,
No need to catch
the pace we never had to match.
afternoon in gentle tones, words that don't demand a shade. Even silence feels like home, nothing here we need to escape.
I stopped measuring my days by how fast I moved through them.
Now the hours softly stay, as if they finally understand. All the noise begins to fade when I walk beside your name.
We found a pace we never had to match, no race ahead, no looking back, just steps that land where we're alive, in moments wide enough to breathe inside. No need to prove,
No need to catch
the pace we never had to match. If we arrive a little late, let the door still open wide. Some things bloom at their own rate, and this one feels just right.
We found a pace we never had to match. No borrowed time, no aftermath, just hearts that beat without a plan and learn to move the way they can. No finish line, no attached past, the
Pace we never had,
to match.
so we walk not fast, not slow.
Just enough to feel it all, and for the first time, no.
We were never late at all.
Running late on a half-closed door, dust in the air, nothing hurts anymore. Your voice is gone, but it still feels near, like something lost, yet perfectly clear. Old conversations and empty rooms, words that linger, refusing to move. time moves on, but not too fast. Letting the silence gently last. I don't reach back, I don't pretend. Some things don't break, they only blend. You're softly faded, perfectly clear, like a memory I don't fear. Not in my arms, but not away. You lit in the calm of yesterday. I pass our places without regret. No heavy heart, no tangled breath, just quiet steps on familiar ground where love once lived but doesn't sound. If I close my eyes, you don't return, but there's no wake, no lesson learned, just warmth that stays without a name, a peaceful echo, not a flame. You're softly faded, perfectly clear, still part of me, but resting here. No need to call, no need to stay. You're the peace I kept, not gave away. As the day exhales into night, I let you go, and it feels right.
Morning light through half-closed blinds. The room is quiet, my thoughts in line. I held my breath without a sound, waiting for a word to come around.
Every silence felt too deep, like promises I could not keep. Then you said the word, so small, so kind. It slowed the noise inside my mind. I did not fall, I did not leave. You gave me air, you let me breathe.
Footsteps soft across the floor, nothing heavy anymore. Even doubt began to rest when your voice said, you are enough. I was tired of being strong, of proving where I belong. Then you said the word, so clear, It felt like light was breaking through.
I did not hide, I did not freeze. You gave me space, you let me breathe.
Not a cure, not a flame, just my name without the pain. Just one moment gently free. That was all I needed, see.
You said the word and time stood still. No fixing, no demand to heal. I stayed right here, I chose to be inside the breath you gave to me.
If I forget how calm can feel, I will remember what was real. The quiet word you gave to me.
The word that lets me Morning slips through half-open blinds, soft as a thought I almost kept. The world feels lighter than last night, like something heavy finally left. Your voice arrives without a sound, still every corner starts to glow. I breathe you in and somehow now the day remembers how to slow. No rush inside this gentle space, no reason not to stay. You are a voice made of morning light, quiet but clear enough to stay. You don't wake me, you let me rise, like hope that never needs to say anything more than I'm here. And suddenly the sky feels near. Time moves softly when you speak, as if it learned a kinder way. Even my doubts feel less like weight, more like clouds that drift away. I don't need answers, don't need signs, just this calm you leave behind. A simple truth, a steady line I follow with my open mind. No promises to hold too tight, just warmth that feels like home. You are a voice made of morning light, bright enough to color gray. You don't pull me, you don't push, you let me find my own pace. With every word that softly lands, I understand who I am. If silence ever fills the room, I know it won't feel cold, because your light has taught my heart how to be gentle on its own. You are a voice made of morning light, still with me when the day grows loud. Even when you're not around, your echo lifts me from the ground. Not a sound, not a sign, just a light I carry inside. something stays, a quiet strength I recognize, a voice made of morning light, still speaking in my life, still speaking in my life. The room was quiet, even my thoughts were slow. Dust in the air where the daylight broke. I sat with a weight I didn't name, letting the silence stay the same. Then something small began to glow, not loud enough for anyone to know. I'm lighting a candle in my heart, not to chase the dark away, just to see where I am in this moment, in this space. It's a fragile kind of start, but it's mine and that's enough. I'm lighting a candle in my heart to remember how to love. The past still whispers from the walls, old reflections, faded calls, but I don't turn my eyes away. I let them flicker, let them stay. The flame is small, but it's sincere. It tells me I am still here. I'm lighting a candle in my heart, not to fix what's been undone, just to sit with who I am underneath the setting sun. It's a gentle kind of art, learning how to trust the spark. I'm lighting a candle in my heart, in the quiet, in the dark. If tomorrow feels too far, I won't ask for more than this. One soft breath, one steady light, one unspoken wish. I'm lighting a candle in my heart, letting shadows take their time. I don't need to be brave tonight, just honest with the light. It's a trembling little star, but it's warm and it's enough. I'm lighting a candle in my heart, and I'm learning how to love. When the flame begins to rest, I'll carry it inside my chest.
The room is breathing slower now. Light rests on the edge of your face. No words are asking to be said. Still, something gentle stays. You don't look away, you don't reach out, but I feel you here somehow.
There's a smile hidden in silence, soft as a truth we don't explain, not loud enough to call it happiness, but warm enough to stay. And in the quiet between us, where nothing needs to be shown, I find a smile hidden in silence that finally feels like home.
Time forgets to move tonight. Your shadow leans against mine. Every breath feels carefully placed, like we're learning how to be kind. No promises made, no reasons why, just a calm that doesn't lie.
There's a smile hidden in silence, faint as the end of a sigh, not something meant to be remembered, but too real to pass by. And in the pause before tomorrow, where we let the moment stay, I see a smile hidden in silence that doesn't fade away.
Maybe some feelings don't need sound, they survive by staying still, like a light behind closed eyes, or a wish that never spills.
There's a smile hidden in silence, brighter than words could be, not something we ever asked for, just something we let be. And if the world keeps rushing forward, I'll remember what I've known. There was a smile hidden in silence, and I wasn't alone.
No echoes, no sign, just a quiet kind of truth, a smile hidden in silence,
Living softly in you. The clock kept breathing on the wall, light leaned softly on the floor. I didn't chase a single thought, I didn't need to ask for more. No footsteps calling out my name, no reason trying to begin. Just air that stayed, just time that passed, a quiet settling within. Nothing happened and that was enough, no sudden spark, no proof of love. The day went by without a sound, and somehow I felt safely found. Nothing changed, no scenes, no signs, just peace unfolding in its time. Nothing happened, and that was enough. The window held the afternoon, clouds moved slow like they agreed. I let the moment choose itself, no future asking me to lead. I wasn't lost, I wasn't found, no map was written in my hands, just standing still without a plan. And finally I understand. Nothing happened, and that was enough. No broken heart, no rising rush. The no turning point, no frame to cut. The world kept quiet, I stayed kind to every fragile thought of mine. Nothing ended, nothing begun, just being here felt like a home. Nothing happened, and that was enough. If this is all, then this is peace, a moment I don't need to keep. Nothing happened, and that was enough. The air feels softer when you're near, like seconds learning how to slow. No footsteps chasing after us, just now, just here, just what we know. Every worry loosens its grip, every breath finds space to stay. Nothing asks us to be more than this quiet shape of today. Hold me like time isn't watching, like the clocks all close their eyes. Let the moment stretch and listen to the truth we never hide. Hold me like time isn't watching, like forever learn to wait. In your hands I finally feel there's no need to escape. Your heartbeat speaks in gentle tones, a language calm enough to trust. The world grows lighter at the edges, as if it's learning from us. No tomorrow too hard, no yesterday asking why. Only this steady kind of warmth that doesn't need to justify. Hold me like time isn't watching, like the clocks all close their eyes. Let the moment stretch and listen to the truth we never hide. Hold me like time isn't watching, like forever learn to wait. In your hands I finally feel there's no need to escape. If everything begins to move again, let it move without our fear. Even when the noise returns, I'll remember how you're here. Hold me like time isn't watching, like we're outside every frame, every second softly fading, every breath still feels the same. Hold me like time isn't watching, let the silence keep its name. In this pause we chose together, nothing needs to change. Stay. morning settles without a sound. Light arrives, gentle and slow. I don't move, I just remain, letting the quiet start to glow. Nothing asks me who I am, nothing tells me where to go. I'm just breathing in the stillness, letting all the small things show. I'm sitting where the light comes in, not to be found, not to begin, just holding on to this soft moment where the day feels thin and kind. I'm sitting where the light comes in, and for now, that's enough for me. Time moves past without a trace. Thoughts drift by like distant rain. Every shadow learns to fade when I don't resist the change. I don't need a louder voice, I don't need a sharper sign. I'm learning how to stay right here and trust the shape of time. I'm sitting where the light comes in, no rush to leave, no need to win, just letting warmth rest on my shoulders like a hand that understands. I'm sitting where the light comes in. Even quiet has a pulse, even stillness learns to speak. In the calm between two breaths, I find something I can keep. I'm sitting where the light comes in, where nothing breaks and nothing bends. If this is all the day can give me, I'll receive it as a sign. I'm sitting where the light comes in, and this peace is mine. Light remains, I remain, and the silence feels